we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge down on the sideline. Dave, great vision, David. Thank you. Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. We've got Tim Hardaway Jr. He's out there with Jalen Brunson. Doncic out there with Porzingis, and it's Finney-Smith in at the four spot. And for the Spurs, it's Aldridge at the power forward with Pirtle at center. Murray out there with Derek White, and it's DeRozan in at the three spot.
It doesn't take much for Pirtle to throw it down. At 7 feet tall, all he has to do is be near the hoop. Last season, it took some time for the Spurs to gel with the early injuries and new faces. They played their best basketball down the stretch. Took the second-seeded Nuggets to 7 games.
Doncic with the steal. And Porzingis, here we go. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Now here's Murray. Shot clock at 6. The pass to Aldridge. From downtown, the Mavericks pull it in. In the back half of last season, the Spurs posting a 9-game winning streak. Steve, what changed for them?
You know, Kevin, for me, they toughened up their defense. They moved Jakob Poeltl into the starting lineup at the 5 position. And they found that chemistry and they got going.
Doncic feeling it out. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
I mean, showing great anticipation. Aldridge was all over that shot.
Murray with it. Hardaway picks him up. They get a hand on it, and DeRozan kicks to White. But they get it back. Murray left side. And it's off the back rim, no good. For Dallas, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Passes it to Finney-Smith. Dallas moving it around. Pirtle against Doncic. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. San Antonio's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. White, wide open, he fires. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Finney-Smith passes to Doncic. Dallas, no good that time either.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
DeRozan finds White. Murray outside. And Aldridge slams it in.
Defensive breakdown. Murray attracts attention as a scorer, which opens up everything else.
Doncic outside. Here's Brunson. Wow, huge buzzer beater.
I did not think he was going to get that off in time.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the shot clock, ending the quarter the right way.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's Dallas. They lead by 4. Live from the AT&T Center in San Antonio, you're watching 2K Sports. Kristaps Porzingis grew up in faraway Latvia.
My older brother, he was a big fan of NBA always. And
Greg, that's something different now for foreign players, isn't it? A lot more exposure to the NBA.
And KP, a fan of the culture. You saw him in cornrows as a kid. I think that helped prepare him for the transition.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
We've got Mills. Rudy Gay is out there with Damari Carroll. Then it's Trey Lyles. And it's Forbes in at the 2-guard spot. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, my cousin LaMarcus Aldridge is not the flashiest player, but he is respected. His former teammate in Portland, C.J. McCollum, said he hasn't changed his game to try and fit the new NBA. He shoots mid-range, scores under the basket, strong as heck. He knows who he is. And Kevin, LaMarcus isn't really my cousin, but his game never goes out of style.
You're right, D.A., and he is still getting it done. Thank you. Curry's checked in for the Mavericks.
Yeah, the versatility and competitive fire of Doncic is impressive. You can just tell this kid loves to play the game.
Defensively, Smitty, why do we see more full-court press in college than we do in the NBA?
You know, the guards are better at the NBA level, and I think also your five-man, who usually a guy who can't bring it up, they're pretty good at the NBA level. Just overall, Kevin, the skill level at the NBA level is better at college, so you can't really trap guys and pick on one guy who's not equipped.
Here is Forbes. After Luka Doncic's bucket, Lyles, and it's blocked. They retain possession. Just 5 to shoot. A 3 from Gay. And Wright pulls it down.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have the confidence. You have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Here's Powell, and it's Dallas with another.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Reason why momentum can flip so quickly. We see it time and time again. Teams giving up big leads.
Here's Mills. The Mavericks making the shot. Here is Forbes. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Lyles. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Perfect vision. Mills getting quicker these days at spotting the open man.
And Doncic gets it to go.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to. That's the pass you want, orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
And now in transition is Mills. Here we go. Banked in off the glass. Mills has got his first points in this one.
A proficient scorer out in space. Mills hustles up court, gets the look he wants.
Now Curry. Launches a 3. That one's not going to go. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the DAL.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. Bernie Johnson here. Luka Doncic has been the story in this one. He had 12 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 steal. He's been in the midst of some... And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the floor for Dallas, Jalen Brunson out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. And there's Porzingis. Then there's Doncic, and it's Finney-Smith in at the 4-man position. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That's his first foul. Here's DeRozan. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Murray. Plays it up and banks it in.
I like this from Murray. This is what the team needs from him. He's a catalyst.
And making his return from the ACL tear, DeJounte Murray, long, athletic, and young, he still has a very bright future.
The shot comes out, so the Mavericks will take it the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. And the shot goes in. Doncic has got 14 points.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
And Murray winning second team all defense in 2018. And Greg, at that time, he was only 21.
And that's been his strong suit. If he can hit perimeter shots consistently, he can be a star.
Here's Doncic. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
And certainly not lacking in confidence. When Doncic gets these inside looks, he just jumps all over.
Murray kicks to White. Back to Murray. Shot clock at 5. Out to DeRozan. This one for 3. Offensive rebound. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Got to be on the lookout for Pirtle crashing the glass, using his body to wreck the defense on the boards.
Dallas leading by 5. And Derek White picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. The Spurs making a switch here. Bellinelli's checked in. J.J. Barea checked in for Dallas. Brunson the pass to Hardaway. He can't get it to go. Murray with the defensive effort. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. And he comes up with the deuce.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Hardaway for 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Aldridge. Here's Pirtle. And he uses the glass on the layup. He has 6.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Here's Brunson. And a miss there on the triple. Murray outside for the lead. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. 3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. San Antonio trailing here. And that's a foul called on J.J. Barea. That is his first foul of the game. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That is his first foul of the game. Gay and Aldridge are up front. Then there's Bellinelli. Then it's DeRozan. And it's Forbes in at the 1. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. Bellinelli passes to Gay. Over Hardaway. And he overshot that one, missing.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
And it's right missing. Basket here gets them back in front.
And it's been a long time coming, partner.
And that's a foul called on J.J. Barea. That's foul number 2 for him. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Dallas. Curry comes in for J.J. Barea. Here's Gay. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Curry passes to Porzingis. Here's Doncic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gay.
You just never know what Doncic is going to do. I mean, which is one of the reasons he gets the defense to foul it.
Derek White's checked in for the Spurs.
Tight ball game. Who do you want at the charity stripe? This guy.
Porzingis with the steal. From deep. They get the rebound. Wright dishes to Doncic. Goes back up. And right on target. Good. Doncic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And it just seems when Doncic turns it on, it's a sight to see. Incredible at scoring in a variety of ways.
And Forbes kicks to DeRozan. Count it.
And you could tell DeMar DeRozan wanted that one. Big-time shot maker. Give him the rock.
To the paint. That's good from Doncic on the assist by Porzingis. And it's now 22 points for Luka Doncic. Here is Forbes, guarded by Wright. Back to Forbes. DeRozan against Doncic. Aldridge. Mavericks with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11 points. 18 feet out. That doesn't go either for Doncic. The Spurs have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Here's White. Off target from outside.
Okay, when you're trying to make a comeback, you can't be hucking up low percentage threes. You have to find a better shot within the offense.
And Doncic gets it to go.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They trail by 7. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, pure desperation right now, Clark. You think there's enough time?
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Jakob Poeltl comes in for Rudy Gay. And Murray's subbed in for Bryn Forbes. .35 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Murray outside. Spurs passing it around. DeRozan's shot is off.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
From deep three-point range, once again off the mark by San Antonio. Misses the shot. So we see the Mavericks get the win here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. KP, you...
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge,